Today on Turtle Travels, we'll be visiting the Hopkins Wilderness Park, which is located in the middle of urbanized Los Angeles, California. The park aims at giving visitors an up-close and personal encounter with some of the native wildlife and invasive. Today, we're in search of the giant spiny softshell and snapping turtle which lurk in the pond in the middle of the park. We'll meet with some great people, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Not more. And I'm sad.
There he is. Hey, does he want to help?
Hello everyone, we're here at the Hopkins Wilderness Park in Redondo Beach, California. This is a really cool place. They have a giant pond with a lot of turtles. It's a great place to just come on any sort of vacation or a family picnic and join us in.
On entering the visitor center, our chances look high at catching a turtle.
I'm here with Jason from the Hopkins Wilderness Park. Could you give us a little background on what the park's aims and goals are, visitors?
Sure.
What you guys do?
Yeah, it was established in 1977, primarily for camping, conservation, and observation of different species and wildlife. And ever since then, it's been sort of a thriving environment where people can come in with their kids and families and really just enjoy the place.
So there's a lot of wildlife here. What kind of wildlife do you have? Seasonally, do you have different types and different seasons, or is it kind of
Yeah. Some of the animals can be seasonal. We have ducks. We have heron that come through. We have a night heron. We have a taller heron that's about 3 feet tall. We have owls. We have squirrels. We have skunks. We have all sorts of different animals. We have multiple ponds that have different types of koi fish, as well as different types of turtles as well.
After meeting with Jason, we walked to the far right edge of the park to see what we could find. Okay, so right here, we got a little lizard. This is a western fence lizard. This is a really cool species. And just to showcase the biodiversity that you have in this park, this is a little hatchling, probably from this year's clutch. You can definitely go lizard catching out here. Just caught that. That's a pretty good catch. We'll put him back.
That's really cute.
After exploring the right edge of the park, we were met with yet another surprise.
So we found a lizard, another one.
I got it. I got it right there for the camera. Okay, this is the second lizard that I pretty much caught. I'm trying to get him off of this tree branch. Don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. Oh, there he is. Okay, so we got him right there, up close to the camera. So that's the second lizard. This is clutch season, second lizard. That's pretty good. So western fence lizards, like this species, they're found all over California. They're pretty common, but an interesting thing is the Italian wall lizards in San Pedro, California, actually push these guys out. So it's great to see these little hatchlings thriving here in this park. So it's another great reason to come and check it out. Finally, we explored the old pond that had been removed from Wilderness Park. So as you can see right behind me, this is the old pond. All of those rocks used to be in this pond. But what happened in 2015 actually is there was a crack. So underneath ponds, what they do is they line it with pond liner, or they'll put granite underneath. But there was a crack in the sealant of the pond, and so they had to drain the water, and they actually had to rescue all the turtles in here because it was drying up. So there you go. That's why it's not here anymore. Finally, we were done exploring the park and ready to go catch some turtles. So here's our slider. So this is our red-eared slider. This is actually an invasive species, so we'll talk a little about that. You guys know about sliders, I'm sure, so we're not going to spend too much time. But sliders are actually the most invasive turtles in the United States and everywhere else. There are populations everywhere except for Antarctica, which makes sense, you know. In 1998 alone, about 1 billion were shipped into the U.S., and that's just the U.S. So this is a very invasive species. There are 25 subspecies, which means that there are species kind of within a species. But this is a Trachemes scripta elegans, and they get their name from that red ear. Whoa! I almost got bit. Well, that's
nice.
This is a big one. I'd say he's large, and the problem is people will release them. So they're common pets, and people will put them in these ponds. They spread disease. It's not good to release stuff. I mean, they carry. You might not know. They might seem healthy. They might be healthy, but some of the bacteria that these turtles carry isn't. Not everything's immune to it. So just be conscious about that. Don't release your turtle. If you need to get rid of it, give it to a shelter that will take care of it. So we'll put him back.
Or give it to Michael.
Put it back where he was.
He'll be good here.
He just goes fast.
So now I'm going after a little bit of a bigger turtle. It's actually a spiny softshell.
Yeah, like almost 2 times bigger, but whatever.
After what seemed like hours of waiting, we finally got our chance at the softshell. The tricky part of catching him was that he would always go out of our sight, for more than 30 minutes at some times. I saw my chance to get the animal, and I wouldn't let anything get in my way. Of course, the animal's safety is first on my priority list, and I would never do anything to put the animal in harm's way. So, slow and steady wins the race, and eventually, I did hit the
The hat
softshell.
won't help. Just drop the hat. Oh, come on, really?
A 50
No,
pounder,
my shoes are wet now,
if not more.
and I'm sad.
There he is. You guys want help?
Oh my god. Okay, you got him. You got him.
Okay, let's get some film.
Oh, Jesus. That took forever.
Do you need to get a video of him on the phone?
Okay.
No, I got this.
Yeah, you could do it.
Okay.
Jesus, that took forever.
Okay, well, I'm a little out of breath. So, this is a spiny softshell, Apollone spinifera morai. It's a Texas spiny softshell. Very large, at least 60 pounds. Huge turtle. And we do have permission from the people here,
No.
so normally people don't take them out, but we have permission, so we're allowed to do that. This is a huge specimen, and if you guys look, ginormous softshell. So you can tell it's a spiny softshell by the front of the carapace or top shell. There are those ridges, and that's where it gets its name because they kind of look like spikes, so it's sort of spiny. This is a Texas spiny softshell, so technically it's not actually native to California. But the species was introduced about 100 years ago in the Gila River of Arizona and spread to California and the U.S. This particular turtle was probably somebody's pet, and they probably released it out here in this pond. Looks like he's been here for a long time. I'd guess he's very old. This is about the max size they attain, maybe a little bit bigger in some specimens, but this is huge. Ginormous specimen. He's got, you can see, webbed feet there for swimming. So the thing about these actually is it's in the family Trionychidae, which is a family of soft-shelled turtles. It's not actually a soft shell. It's kind of more like a leather. And so they get the Trionychidae actually means 3-clawed. So if you look here on the fingers, there's 3 claws. I can't really get a visual of that without getting bit. This guy could potentially take off a finger. They have about that much force. It's a really cool turtle. There's 7 subspecies. This is the Texas one. Look, goodbye to this guy right now. He'll go right back into the water. Well, maybe a second.
Just a little second.
Right there.
There's some more animals too.
Of course, while getting the softshell was amazing, we were not done at Wilderness Park. We still had one more turtle to catch. So we're going for the snapping turtle in here. That might be him right over there. That is him, I think.
Yeah, we've been looking for this for like 15 minutes or so. Got him.
Look at his mouth.
Okay.
Let's do the video from
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. So this one's, people like this one because of that. So this one's strong too. I'd say a good 20 to 30 pounds. Not 30, probably like 20 pounds. Just a big turtle is a very strong species. You'll see them launch. So they get their name, snapping turtle. It's a common snapping turtle, Calidra serpentina. They have a bite force of about 1,100 pounds. This one does not. This one probably has about a bite force of like 200 to 300 pounds. This looks like a female. In most turtle species, females get bigger than males, up to 2.5 times bigger. This species is actually reversed. The males get bigger. The females are much smaller. So this is probably not a full-grown female, but this is a good-sized female. Well, not even a good-sized, I would say. The record is 88 pounds. This one's maybe 25. Big turtle, very strong, and that's where they get their name, snapping turtle.
They snap really
That's why you
fast.
don't want to get your hand stuck in one of these. If you see it in a park, don't grab it unless you have training grabbing it, because it's very strong and it will take a finger off. So we're releasing the snapping turtle. He's also in this pond, and
his
you guys
shell's
can
kind
see
of
him
rough.
go. So he's a really cool turtle. Hard to catch.
Does he eat other fish?
Yep. Hey, that was a good adventure right out here. That's a soft shell we caught. Great adventure, guys. Make sure to check out our website, turtlesfun.weebly.com.
You're not wearing the right shirt.
I don't have it on there. This is the North American Freshwater Turtle Research Group, but that'll be on the screen. Check out the merch. I was wearing the shirt for most of the time. 25
It'll be
bucks for
here.
a shirt.
Like, it'll be like right here. The link.
Okay. Well, so and a special thanks to Chris over here. He helped out a lot with the video. So yeah, he helped fund the turtle. So yeah, make sure to check out the store. Thanks for joining. We'll be on the next adventure soon.
Oh, and by the way, we're switching the shirts to dry fit, like cotton and dry fit, right?
Well, we'll
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
In the end, we had a pretty awesome day out at Hopkins Wilderness Park in Los Angeles. Make sure to stop by for a family visit or a picnic to check out some of the awesome wildlife they have in this awesome park. I'll leave you with some photos taken of our adventure.